Hello, my name's Jackson, and I'm here from Full Throttle RC. Today I'm going to teach you how to oil your bearings. To oil your bearings, first off, obviously, you're going to need bearing oil. Next, you're going to need a hex wrench that probably came with your RC. So first off, what you're going to need is you're going to take your hex wrench and you're going to unscrew the wheel. Even though on the box of your RC, it might say that it is waterproof. That means the electronics are waterproof, not the bearings. Bearings are never waterproof. You always need to make sure that they're properly oiled and that they're clean. Once you have unscrewed the tire, you'll find something that looks like this. Some plastic hex. What you're going to do is take your scissors or knife and you're going to pop it off. When you pop it off, that's what it'll look like. So here, you'll also notice that there's this little pin. What you want to do is you want to take that out. Next, what you're going to do is you'll notice there's this little ring. You want to take that off and put it with your other parts. And there you have your bearing. So once you've exposed the bearing, what I forgot to mention is you'll also need some kind of wipe or damp cloth to wash around the bearing to make sure that no mud or water or sand or anything can get into the bearing when you are oiling it. And may as well just clean up in your truck while you're at it. There we go. So, once you've wiped it all off, what you want to do, either take a push pin or your knife if it's really sharp, is you see this blue thing? That's called a seal. That's what seals the mud and bigger objects from getting into the bearing. It does not protect against water. So what you want to do, you want to poke right at the edge and take it off, and you're just going to pop that off. That's what it looks like from the inside, what it looks like from the outside. And then you're going to put it with the rest of your parts. Once you've taken that off, it'll reveal this kind of circle of little tiny balls. So, what you want to do, you're going to grab your bearing oil. Ooh. You want to open it up. Take it out. And this is what it looks like. So, what you want to do is you want to put a couple drops all the way around. There. Next, you want to put the cap back on and grab your bearing guard or seal, and you want to take a wipe and you want to make sure you wipe that before putting it on too. So, open it down. Once that's all wiped down, you want to put it back on. Next, you're going to bring back your cloth and this little ring. You're gonna wipe it. Make sure there's no dirt. You're gonna put it on. There we go. After, you're gonna bring back your tiny little pin. Goes in there. And you're gonna wipe that off too. You take that. And you're gonna put it right through. Make sure it's equal length on both sides. Because you look on the back of this, that little screw goes into there. That means if it's not the same length on both sides, this won't fit in properly and your wheel will not spin. Have your wheel, put it on, make sure it's lined up with the hex so that when you spin it, the other wheel should turn the other way. Or if you have lock differentials, then it should spin the same way. If it does not, the other tire does not spin, that means that it's not properly on. When you tighten it back up, you don't want to make it too tight, but just tight enough that it won't fall off. There. When you've done that, the next step is to do the 3 others. And even though the demonstration was with a Traxxas Stampede, it's pretty much the same for every truck, or every car, or every scale. Doesn't matter from 1/16th scale to 1/5 scale. They're pretty much the same. All the tires spin well, looks good. Thanks for watching anyway, please subscribe.